called. Touchdown! No! No!
These things are a burial, a blowout, a human lock.
He runs with the 50. He runs with the 40. The guy is drunk, but there he goes.
I know the leagues. I know the teams. I know these players. I know this wonderful game called football.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to Aota Picks. It is week 11. I'm Garrett. He's Jesse.
Hello.
Brutal week last week. We were torn apart. I mean, it was bad.
Nothing was good last week. Literally nothing. The only thing that was good was Dallas. At least for me.
Yeah, and I took the Falcons on that one. So I don't think we took a couple of the same bets too, and both of them lost. We were both on the Browns. We were both on the Rams. Rams are immortal.
I don't think we should ever ride mortals again ever together.
No, I think we need to stop doing that. So that's a one and done for sure.
Yep.
All right. So updating the records here. Also, for a little delayed, we're on Zoom this week. Hopefully our connections keep up. Our records in total now, I am 32, 22, and 2. You are 31, 24, and 2. Overall, 63, 46, and 4.
What was the push?
This week there was no push. You had 2 pushes coming into it.
Oh, you're right.
Yep. So I mean, we're still positive. It's still a good year. We're gonna have a bounce back this week because we're winning this season. We're winning this season, which means we're due for a big week this week. To touch on Thursday night for like half a second, Patriots look pretty damn good. Falcons offense,
Pretty damn shit.
hot garbage. 3 points in 2 weeks.
That's kind of impressive, to be honest.
It really is. Especially like they have some talented guys on the team, even, without a couple there, without Patterson, without Ridley, they still have some talent there. It's impressive to put up 3 points in 2 weeks.
Yeah. I don't know.
But yeah, like always, Thursday night was a shit show.
They should really move it to like Friday.
Yeah,
Friday night football would be so cool.
Thursday night football, like that's the only thing happening on Thursday night.
I guess.
Like Friday night, if you move it to Friday night, no, I'm saying we should move it to Friday night though, because then if the game sucks, you got other shit you can go do.
Right. And there's other shit you can watch.
Yeah, like that. I felt captive in that game. I was watching until Josh Rosen was throwing fucking pick sixes at the end.
He's horrible.
Terrible. Can't believe I knew as soon as the Cardinals drafted, I'm like, this guy is going to be a shitty player. Sure enough.
And that's why he lasted a week. In an hour.
Yep. Got a Skyler though. All right. Going to the games today. Oh. I was about to read off the first line and it literally changed in front of my face as I was about to read it. But we got Ravens, 5-point favorites, just moved from 5.5 live on the show, going to Chicago, over under 43.5.
We say it every week. Baltimore beats the shit out of bad teams.
That they do.
Their record this year indicates that as well. I mean, they beat
did
some good teams, but they've lost some really shitty games.
Yeah, they did just lose to Miami. They're coming off that. But that was a Thursday night. A lot of time to regroup.
Yeah. And especially like a young quarterback. Against Baltimore, it never usually works out well for them.
Yeah, no.
I don't care if the game's in Chicago. The game could be on the moon.
The Bears are coming off a bye week here. Ravens coming off Thursday night. So, I mean, those almost kind of like cancel out for me. Like both of them have had some time to regroup there. the Ravens are clearly the better team. The one thing though is Lamar Jackson is sick. He has a cold or something that's making him questionable, but I think he's fine.
He'll be fine.
What's up with Lamar Jackson's immune system though? I swear this guy
know.
gets sick every other week.
I don't know. 1 week he has to poop. 1 week he's
And
sick.
needs some vitamin D,
Some gas X.
some emergency in there. So we get this guy some antibiotics.
He needs to stop eating dog shit food. That's why.
I guess. I wonder what his diet is.
I don't know.
Then Hollywood Brown also is questionable for this one. That one is trending a little more to he's not playing than Lamar is.
Yeah, Lamar will play.
Yeah, Lamar
There's
likely
no doubt in
plays.
my mind. Lamar Jackson will.
Mm-hmm. And
There's no doubt.
I think the Ravens are obviously the better team here. Bears just lost Khalil Mack too to season ender. But I mean, if Hollywood ends up not going, I think a couple of their other receivers are out too. I think it's Boykin and Duvernay, I believe, are both out.
Yeah, which means Bateman's gonna have an enormous game.
Bateman's gonna have a big game, but it's like there's not a lot of pieces left offensively. So I don't know. It could be the under could be a play.
It'll be an interesting game, especially there. I mean, Chicago is on the upside, but I mean they still suck. So we'll see.
Yep. All right. I like the Ravens to cover in that one.
Yeah.
Thinking the same thing. All right. Let's go on Lions, 12-point underdogs, going to Cleveland, over under 42.5. The Lions did not lose a football game last week.
But they didn't win.
They didn't win a football game, but they did not lose one.
They did not.
That's what we call
they did not
progress.
win. I was looking at it earlier. I think the line now is like 12.5.
Yeah, it's
Right.
12 at what I'm looking at. 12.5, same thing.
And 54% of the public is on the Lions.
Really? Dude, the Browns had a really shitty game last week. There is that, but Nick Chubb's coming back. Nick Chubb is maybe the best running back in the league since Derrick Henry's out. Jonathan Taylor's a pretty strong argument, but
Yeah.
that makes a big difference. Having Nick Chubb coming back to this offense.
Baker is so banged up, though. It's unbelievable.
Yeah, is Baker playing?
Yeah. Yes, Baker is playing this week.
Man, I would be
100%.
more confident in Case Keenum playing, to be honest with you.
No way.
Than how fucked up Baker is right now.
Stop.
Baker's still, when he's fully healthy, it's not that much of a difference between him and Case Keenum.
Yes, there is.
And he's fucked up.
It's the dog mentality that Case Keenum just doesn't have. That Baker has. That's it. I'm telling you. That's what it is.
Keenum's a dog. But yeah, so this one, I mean, Nick Chubb's coming back. Browns offense, I mean, you got to be inspired after getting shit pumped like they did last week. And the Lions are a way worse defense than the Patriots defense. The Patriots defense is just on another level right now.
The Lions are just a way worse team than the Patriots.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, I mean,
I like the Browns.
So do I.
How do you feel about the Browns just like overall in the AFC right now? Are they a playoff team still? Does that last game take them out for you?
I mean, no. I still think they're a playoff team, but they're a very iffy playoff team. They're like another team in the AFC. We'll talk about it later.
Yeah.
That should not even be close to the playoffs.
Yeah, I think they're still a playoff team for me too. I think it wasn't flukish last week. Like the Patriots are really good, but really good defense. Belichick going against the Browns. I think it just snowballed. All right, let's go to Packers. 1-point favorites going to Minnesota. Over under 47.5. Possibly a surprising line here to some people. Packers are a lot of people's number one team in the NFL right now, going against a Vikings team that's, I think has a losing record, but they are coming off the win against the Chargers. What do we think?
Fuck the Vikings. I was so pissed last week. They're just not a good football team. They're just not a good team.
They have talent.
They're very talented. But there's a bad man. He's still the baddest man in the league. And there's no doubt in my mind that the Packers win this game.
Okay.
You know, like, it's so scary to go play in Minnesota in a dome. Not really.
I don't know, dude. Those skull chants before the game. It's intimidating right there.
Fuck 'em. Fuck 'em. That bad man is not here. I have no doubt in my mind.
Okay.
The Vikings defense is not good enough. And last week we saw that the Chargers play calling was horrible.
Yeah.
It's been bad. So, I mean, Aaron Rodgers isn't a bad play caller. We know he calls the shots. Come on.
Yeah. I'm not going to lie. I like the Vikings here.
You think the Vikings are going to win?
I think the Vikings win this one.
I don't think the Vikings have won 2 games in a row all year.
I think Green Bay's riding too high right now. And like their offense hasn't been as like their offense is kind of, I don't know, stuttering. I guess that's the right word for it. Like their offense stuttering a little bit. Their defense has been great, but I think everyone's overcompensating for their defense, and their defense is due to give up a lot of points one game. Minnesota's the week to do it.
No, I don't know.
So I'm taking just the way that momentum is going and everything. It feels like the week when the Vikings pull out like a surprise win against Green Bay for me. Possibly. Honestly, I didn't expect the line to be 1 point, though. I thought I was going to get more points for Minnesota. So
which is why I find it so crazy.
Yeah. Yeah. So, I mean, most weeks, the Green Bay pick, I'd be riding the same way. But this week, I don't know. I'm feeling the Minnesota momentum going. All right. We'll go to Texans, 10.5-point underdogs going to Tennessee. Over under is 50. I feel like Tennessee's going to win by a shit ton. I don't know.
Which makes me actually like the under.
Okay. I like the under here, actually. Yeah.
I don't think that the Titans score a lot of points.
Texans.
The Texans score a lot of points.
Okay.
And I mean, I have to start Adrian Peterson this week, so I hope he gets 8 touchdowns.
Damn, you have to start Adrian Peterson. That's a tough week.
I know.
Yeah, honestly, I don't know. I don't have a good feel for this game. Really not sure what's
me either.
I mean, I'm pretty certain the Titans are going to win, but 10.5 is a lot of points. Like I could see the Texans. I could see Tyrod keeping it close. Lose by 10, close-ish. Lose by 7, lose by 10, something like that. Possibly covering.
They didn't cover against the fucking Dolphins. Think they're going to cover against the goddamn Titans? No way. No way.
We'll see, dude. We'll see. Yeah, I mean, I love nothing in this game, to be honest.
Me either.
All right. Let's move over then. Much more interesting game. We got the Colts 7-point underdogs going to Buffalo over under 49.5.
This is the game where Buffalo makes the statement that they're back.
Okay. I like this.
In Buffalo, in the cold.
Ooh. Let's do a weather check.
I love spot.
I'm going to do a weather check of what Buffalo's looking like.
Rain. 50 rain.
Oh, man.
And the rain's right in the middle of the game.
Yeah. This might, I'm loving the under then. Oh, shit.
I don't think
49.5.
I don't think the Colts score more than 20 points.
No, I don't think Buffalo does either, though. It's hard to pass in the rain.
Yeah.
Like that, yeah. I feel like that makes a bigger difference than trying to throw in the snow.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. No, I do like. I think Buffalo's defense makes a big statement this week, though. I think they're going to slow down Jonathan Taylor.
Them and
which no one's been able to do.
Buffalo and New England have the top 2 scoring defenses in the NFL.
Man, that division's shaping out to be
keep it that way.
Yeah. That division's shaping out to be pretty fucking wild.
Very interesting.
Yeah. They haven't played each other yet either. We got 2 matchups of Buffalo, New England.
I actually can't wait to watch that game.
Yeah, it's gonna be great. I hope it's just blizzard for both.
Me too.
For both of them. That would be fantastic. But yeah, I mean, I like a low scorer. I think Buffalo wins because I trust their offense against the Colts defense a lot more than the Colts offense against Buffalo's defense.
That's it.
Yeah. This isn't even, I feel like Josh Allen, Stephon Diggs, everything, not even that much of a factor for this. It's Buffalo's defense. It's the biggest factor for me.
And I think I think Tyler Bass is better than Michael Badgley. If he can add on a few extra field goals, then Michael Badgley, it's over.
No, that's a good point. Tyler Bass he's been solid. I mean,
he's way
ever since he came into the league. Yeah, that's a good point. And the Colts last week they looked really good at the start of the game, but they couldn't put the Jaguars away. Like they're having a tough time putting teams away.
And if you're not going to put away Buffalo, you're not going to put away many teams.
Yeah, you can't. If you keep it close with Buffalo, even if the Colts jump out, they don't put the nail in the coffin early. I mean, Buffalo's going to jump right back in the game, probably come back and win it. So
probably come back and win it.
Yep, I'm riding Buffalo this week. All right, Dolphins 3.5-point favorites going to New York against the Jets. Over under 44.5. Joe Flacco starting at quarterback.
Can't believe they're not starting Mike White.
I mean, I guess he had a shot.
I cannot believe they're not starting Mike White.
This is my prediction.
Shocked.
I don't think this is I don't think this is why the Jets are doing it, but my prediction is the Jets just throw in a different starting quarterback every week. Then there's like a 1-game bump for their starting quarterbacks. They will play great their first game. You get that, and then you bench them because the second week, that's when it's too good to be true.
But I mean,
So
look,
start rotating practice squad quarterbacks. Yeah.
Why did they trade for Flacco? It was so unnecessary.
Well, I don't think they thought Mike White or Josh Johnson were going to come in and have very good games. But also they went to those guys before Flacco, so that's kind of interesting.
Right.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe you know what, the actual reason they probably wanted like some sort of veteran to come in and coach up Zach Wilson.
I guess.
Because like Mike White and Josh Johnson aren't exactly the guys you want coaching up your rookie quarterback.
So you want Joe Flacco?
Won a Super Bowl. He won a Super Bowl. Like talent wise, is he the best quarterback? I mean, maybe at drawing pass interferences, but like knowledge wise and experience, he has been there.
I guess.
Okay, so for this game, I think Joe Flacco plays pretty fucking well. I think the Jets have like some talented pieces on offense. I think they have a good game here.
Oh, stop.
You don't think so?
I think this is the worst game to watch on Sunday, and I'm not even gonna make a pick because I could give less of a shit.
Okay.
Why would anybody?
We could talk.
Why would anybody want to sit on their couch and watch the Dolphins and the Jets?
Yeah, I'm gonna see very few plays from this game. That's for sure.
Yeah,
but those plays I do see, it's gonna be like game break. Joe Flacco with a 60-yard touchdown. That's gonna be. There's gonna be 4 of those. Four Joe Flacco touchdowns this week. Write it down.
Can you imagine?
That'd be crazy. Might have to look for that prop. All right, but yeah, we can move on because that is going to be a shit show of a game. Let's instead talk about maybe another shit show game, actually. The Saints, 2.5-point underdogs going into Philly, over under 43. The Saints are without a starting offense.
I love Philadelphia here.
Yeah.
I love Philly.
I agree with you.
I love Philly.
The Saints defense has been fantastic. They're probably going to be pretty good in this game too. Like, I don't think Philly's going to light up the scoreboard. But I mean, you just look at the weapons Philly has on offense, and then you look at the weapons the Saints have left on offense. It's vastly different.
And no Kamara.
They have 7 offensive starters out this game. Like, they're just being torn apart by injury. And it's super unfortunate because this defense is fucking amazing.
Yeah.
Like, if they had one of the Saints offenses of old, they would be a powerhouse this season.
Yeah. But they don't. So who cares?
So are we is Philly no longer the worst team in the NFL?
Philly is no longer the worst team in the NFL.
There it is. It took 11 weeks, folks. We're there.
Philly is no longer the worst team in the NFL.
Yeah.
You got me.
They're not great, but they've been good.
They're still terrible. They're still terrible.
Devontae Smith has made a huge difference to this offense.
Yeah.
That guy's good.
Yeah.
He's good. I mean, Jalen Hurts is I can't decide if Jalen Hurts is their franchise quarterback or not, but the guy can put up some numbers.
I guess.
The rushing game's been better than it started the year too. Yeah. I mean, I'm on Philly here.
Me too.
All right. 49ers going to Jacksonville. 49ers are 6.5-point favorites, over under 45.5. Coming off a huge win against the Rams, breathing life back into their season, really.
A huge win against.
They needed that so badly.
So badly.
It would be very 49ers to come into Jacksonville and lose.
I was thinking the same thing. It would be very, very, very 49ers.
Yeah. As soon as all the fans think the 49ers
we hear it a lot.
We hear it a lot.
We specifically hear it a lot.
A lot of 49ers fans around us. It would be very 49ers-esque to lose this ball game. And then going to Jacksonville, teams like weird shit happens when teams go to Jacksonville.
Yeah, I still don't think they're gonna lose.
No, probably not.
I don't think I can ever bet on the 49ers.
I was gonna say I am, in fact, sneak peek. They are one of my locks. But if they did lose, I'd be like, this is a 49ers game right here.
Yeah.
At the same time, though, Elijah Mitchell probably isn't playing.
Who cares? They'll use one of the other guys.
I was going to say the 49ers could put literally anyone in at running back and still average like 6 yards per carry.
They run by committee. It really doesn't matter.
Yep. George Kittle's made a huge difference to this team since
yes.
Huge difference for that offense.
Yes.
The running game mixed with the threat of Kittle, mixed with how good Debo's been playing. This offense they're cooking right now.
Yeah.
It's Jacksonville. They put up a fight against Indy. Credit for that. They've been a little feisty this year, but I like the 49ers.
Me too.
6.5 points also. That's pretty. Yeah. We're getting that under a touchdown. That's beautiful. Yeah. Although it does scare me a little bit. Vegas wants you betting the 49ers this week.
That's why I don't really like the line.
Yeah.
It opened at 4 though, which I thought was interesting.
You know what I'm going to do? It opened at 4.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I hate the 49ers this week. All right. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to change that log. I'm going to go the under in this game though.
Yeah, I like that.
I don't think these teams can put up over 45.
I was going to go the under also.
Okay.
I don't think these teams suck.
Yeah. Maybe the 49ers lose. We'll see.
They suck.
Let's go to football team. 3.5-point underdogs going to Carolina. Over under 43. Cam Newton is the starting quarterback for the Carolina Panthers.
Against Ron Rivera. Yeah. Which I find so funny because, Ron Rivera his whole thing was about Cam Newton.
Mm-hmm.
How do we use Cam Newton? And then Matt Rule comes in by Cam. And then Ron Rivera's first game back against Carolina is against Cam Newton. Feels weird. Feels weird.
The Panthers saw this coming 2 weeks ago. They're like, let's get Cam in here. Let's get him in for this game. They knew Cam was starting this game too before they even signed him.
Oh yeah.
And do you think Cam is going to be good?
Without big number 99 chasing him all over the field, I can't see how he's not.
Really? Okay.
Chase Young towards ACL.
Yeah, that's really unfortunate.
I don't see a way that without him chasing Cam everywhere that they lose.
Yeah, I like the Panthers, not because of Cam. I honestly don't think Cam's going to play very well, but his stat line is going to be like, it's going to be like 15. No, not 15. It's going to be like 19 of 27 for like
not even
196 yards, like a touchdown and a pick.
And a rushing touchdown.
It's going to be check down McCaffrey, McCaffrey up the middle, check down McCaffrey.
Yep.
So
DJ Moore and Robbie Anderson will combine for 4 catches.
Probably. Like they're not getting the ball. I feel bad for those guys.
No.
But then Washington had a really impressive week against the Bucs. I think it said more about the Bucs than
impressive win.
Yeah. But it's a great letdown spot after that win.
Oh yeah. I actually like Washington here, but I think Carolina wins the game.
Okay. I think it's gonna be close, low score. I do like McCaffrey, but like McCaffrey can get a shit ton of yards this game, and the Panthers still score 17. So
yeah,
I think it's gonna be a low score. Don't like either offense really.
Me either.
Yeah, especially don't like Washington's offense going against this Carolina defense. Carolina's defense has been legit.
It is good.
Yeah. Okay, let's go. Bengals 1-point favorites going to Vegas. Over under is 50.
You're gonna tell me you don't like the Bengals here?
I am not going to tell you that I don't like the Bengals here. I do like the Bengals.
Okay, good. Then we're on the same page. I love the Bengals here. The Raiders suck. I mean, they're done. It's over. It's Raider time. Realistically, it's Raider time.
I was going to say, this happens every year. We've reached the point of the season when the Raiders collapse.
And look, I mean, the key is to bet against them.
Yep.
Once it gets into November and December, it's time to bet against the Raiders.
Yep.
And this is the start.
I saw Derek Carr had to make like a comment about it too. Like someone literally asked him, like, does it feel like this is like years of old when you guys fall apart? And I forgot what he even said, but the fact that people are even bringing it up to him, it's in their heads.
Yep.
It's not even like, you can't even blame him this year too. There's been so many off the field things that's happened. Like, yeah,
it's not even his fault this year.
It's time for a collapse though.
It's not really his fault every year. I mean,
no, I like Derek Carr personally.
So I think Derek Carr's a really good quarterback.
Mm-hmm.
I think Derek
Carr's won an MVP. But the Raiders are collapsing.
He would have won the MVP if he didn't get hurt.
Yeah.
If he didn't get hurt, he would have won MVP.
They were rolling that year. They would have made a playoff push, like a deep playoff push. They were fucking good that year.
Oh, Del Rio.
Oh shit, yeah.
Yeah, they would have.
Oh, one thing worth mentioning though, to break down a little X's and O's. The Raiders pass rush is gonna fucking get to Burrow.
I don't know.
They gotta, like, the Bengals have to run the football here. They got to get the ball out of Burrow's hands quickly. It's not a favorable matchup for them in that aspect, but I still think the Bengals win the game.
Me too.
Also, the Bengals coming off the bye after like a bad loss. Offense is going to be explosive this week.
I love the Bengals here.
Yeah, I'm with you. All right, Cardinals 1.5-point favorites going to Seattle. Over under 48. D-Hop still out. Kyler game time decision. We're coming off a horrible loss.
I don't know what I like here, to be honest. I have no idea.
It really depends for me because like if Kyler is back, I feel pretty confident in us. I mean, the Seahawks offense looked horrible last week. It was mostly because of Russ. Like Russ was very rusty.
They were playing in snow.
Yeah. It wasn't that snowy.
They were playing in the snow.
I mean, they blew that up pre-game a little bit.
He still looked rusty.
Yeah. Even if he was healthy, I would still say like our defense is going to be able to fare against the Seahawks better than most defenses.
But I like them at home.
You like the Seahawks here? That is a big factor for sure.
But I'm not going to touch this game. I'm literally not going to touch this game until 105. Until we know if Kyler is playing or not.
No, it's a huge difference.
If Kyler's playing, I love the Cardinals. And the line will shift the line's going to shift like crazy.
Okay. I'm with that too. After last week, can't back Colt McCoy. You can't do it. Also, it'd probably be Streveler. I think.
Yeah.
I wonder if Colt's out too. I don't really care, to be honest with you. But if Kyler's in, I like us. If not, defense might be able to win us the game, but I don't know.
I don't think so.
Without Kyler, Edmonds, D-Hop, we're just losing a lot of weapons at this point.
Yep.
We'll see. All right. Cowboys, 2.5 point underdogs, going to Kansas City, over under 56.5. This is a hell of a game.
I love Dallas.
Let them know. Let them know.
I love Dallas.
I like Dallas here.
Look, you, me, and a bunch of our friends can go out and put up 44 points on fucking Vegas.
Mm-hmm.
Dallas is going to steamroll over Kansas City this week.
Ooh, steamroll Kansas City. Okay.
You heard it here first.
All right. Here's how I'm looking at this game. I agree with you. Here's how I'm looking at it. Cowboys and Chiefs, it's going to be the offense is going to be flying. They're going to be moving the ball down the field, both offenses. Here's the difference.
What defensively? One stop.
The Chiefs defense is not going to be able to stop this Cowboys offense. There's no chance. They're going to be averaging 8 or 9 yards a play. Like, it's going to be ridiculous. Kansas City's going to put up points. They're going to get over 400 yards. They're going to move the ball. There's going to be some turnovers, though. That's going to be the difference here.
And I think Dak is less likely to turn over the ball than Mahomes.
100%. 100%.
And that's where it is.
Dallas's defense is just so good at forcing turnovers. Like, Trayvon Diggs might give up 200 yards receiving in this game,
but he'll
might have 2 picks.
It's unbelievable. This guy is the worst corner in the league. He's really one of the worst corners in the league.
He's the worst and the best corner in the league at the same time.
It's unbelievable. Unbelievable.
I literally don't like him I'm like, he's not a good corner, but it's just every week he gets an interception. It's like, fuck.
Every week.
It's ridiculous. They're going to look back. Our kids are going to look back 30 years from now. It's going to be like, yeah, I remember like Trayvon, like the interception leader. They're going to be talking about the greatest DBs of all time. It's going to be like, well, Trayvon Diggs had like 16 interceptions one year. It's going to be like, yeah, he gave up fucking 1,500 yards too.
1,000 yards. Yeah, no.
But I mean, yeah. So Kansas City turns the ball over more than Dallas. That's gonna be the difference.
Yeah, I love Dallas here.
Mm-hmm. Real quick though, I do want to see the weather in Kansas City before I get too ahead of myself, because that
sunny
would make things
57 and sunny.
Yep. Love Dallas. All right, Pittsburgh. 5.5 point underdogs, going to LA, playing the Chargers, over under 47.5. There's going to be a whole lot of terrible towels in LA tomorrow.
I'm telling you one thing. We are back to being the worst team in football. That's it. We're done. We suck. We suck. I'd rather watch paint dry than watch the Chargers. We're done. We're dead. We're not going to win a game the rest of the year.
So play calling, in your opinion?
Calling is horrible. We hire a defensive-minded coach. We have the worst rush defense in the league. We have one of the worst pass defenses in the league.
That is pretty inexcusable.
We are terrible. That's it. We're done. I don't even care. Pack the bags. It's over. Pittsburgh by 1 million. Pittsburgh is going to win this game easily.
Yeah, so I don't even know what to think of the Chargers anymore, because, like, to be honest, they're not one of the main teams I put on. It's normally on a blacked out channel that I got to pull up a stream of on like my laptop and we'll have on in the background. So I don't see much. I just, like, every week I'm like, why aren't the Chargers scoring points? Why are this offense is good? I thought. Why are they not scoring?
What the fuck? We have the 4th best pass defense in the league. Like that makes sense. And then you go to rushing, dead last. That's my boys.
Najee Harris is gonna
eat.
Oh my goodness. Big Ben is back this game too.
Doesn't matter. He sucks.
Oh, this is a Sunday night game. I just realized that. Huh.
Yep.
So I like the under. I don't know who wins, but I like the under.
I don't like anything.
You don't like anything?
Nope.
All right. Go Chargers.
They better fucking win. I'm telling you. I swear.
Sunday night football. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
That's it. Either they win or I'm buying high noons for the summers for the rest of my life. My friend is a Steelers fan, and he also goes to the Syracuse. So last year when we played them in the tournament, we said our bet was loser buys high noons for every weekend of the summer because we go to the beach every Saturday.
That's pricey too.
Yeah, I know. So, and then we doubled or nothing for this summer on this game.
Wow.
So
that's bold. That is.
I could be down a lot of high noons.
Yeah, you took that bet a little too early, maybe. I don't know though. The Steelers haven't looked good either. This is interesting, actually. Yeah.
Oh, big Schefter news. The Los Angeles Chargers are planning to activate its defensive end off the COVID reserve list for Sunday Night Football. Hello, Joey Bosa. That's helpful.
Definitely.
Not.
Getting to Big Ben? That's helpful.
Sucks.
All right.
Bosa's terrible. The Chargers are terrible.
Everything's terrible.
It's over.
At least San Diego State won last night. We got that.
Take the Steelers.
Yeah. Okay. I like the under. I'm taking that. 5.5 points against the Chargers here could be a good move, though. Let's go to Monday Night Football. Giants 11-point underdogs going to Tampa Bay. Over under 49.5. I feel extremely strongly about this game.
Me too.
Bucks steamrolling
by a million. After last week's embarrassment loss.
Holy shit, Brady.
The Giants are not even ready for what's going to hit.
Brady's going to throw 6 touchdowns in the first half. It's going to be ridiculous. Did you see his press conference where he was just like 3 words and out after the game?
Yep.
Like he's scoring 6 touchdowns. It's Antonio Brown's out, whatever. 6 touchdowns.
Yep. It's over for them.
It's going to be brutal. And I really got nothing else. This is
that's it. That's all I got to say.
That's it. Yeah. I feel bad for the Giants. It's going to be disgusting. All right, let's get to locks then.
You can go first.
Okay. I'm going to start off. I changed one of these. Yeah, okay. Starting off, Browns -12. Vikings money line. That's probably my least confident lock, but my gut is telling me Vikings this week. So I mean, I'm riding it. If you're gonna take it because you're feeling it too. Don't take it because I'm purely saying that, because if my gut wasn't telling me, I'm going Packers. So I'll put that out there. Saints and Eagles under 43. I'm taking a shit ton of unders this week. Actually, I just realized. So Saints and Eagles under 43. Football team and Panthers also under 43. And I'm going to take the 49ers and Jaguars under 45.5. We're riding heavy on the unders.
Yeah. I actually was looking at my sheet. I don't think I've taken an over-under all year.
Really? I don't think you have either, actually. Yeah. I feel like you've never taken. Right,
I'm not a big fan of
this week, you know?
I'm not a big fan of over-unders.
I'm not either, but honestly, I think if I broke down my records by like against the spread and then by over-unders, I think my over-under record is insane this year. Because that's where whenever I have shitty weeks, I always end up going like 50% because I'll hit all my over-unders. But it just feels shitty because I was wrong on the teams. Yeah. Okay, my mortal lock. I'm taking the Buccaneers -11.
Wow.
I'll take the spread on that. They're going to win by 50.
I like it actually. So I'm gonna start with the Bengals -1.
Yep.
I also just love the Bengal money line. Take both.
Yeah.
Philly -2.5. Green Bay money line. And my mortal will be Dallas +2.5.
Okay. I like it.
think
I like the
Dallas
Cowboys
is an
here.
absolute lock this week.
Yeah, I like that. All right. Anything else?
Don't bet the Chargers, people. Please don't do it. Bet the Steelers.
I don't know about betting the Steelers, but don't bet the Chargers. Don't do
You know
that
what?
shit
Fuck
stuff.
it. I'm adding Steelers +5. Bet against my
That's
Chargers.
hilarious.
I'm
Okay,
adding it. Steelers +5 as well.
let's do it. All right. Thank you guys for watching. We're out.